Very much. Let's return to our earlier story about the Dangote refinery commencing rollout of petrol. And joining us is Vice Chairman, Independent Media and Policy Initiative, Danjuma Mohammed. Thank you for joining us. You know, there's been mixed reactions from people with Dangote refinery rolling out petrol, and on another hand, the NNPC Limited increasing the pump price of petrol. What should we make of this, Mr. Danjuma?
No, this is an understandable development. What you have is a transitional situation. We are transiting from fuel imported into the country, carrying a lot of adjoining costs around it, and to an era where fuel produced in the country, is going to be a kind of be consumed. That's in terms of utility. But what we should know is that since Dangote is a kind of coming into the market, it is not economically and business wise for those who are importing to sell, to keep restocking, because NNPC, even though even though the government lifted, removed subsidy and all that from the importation of fuel and price of petrol, NNPC is still committed to a kind of making up the difference, because they are not the producers of this product. They are importing. And NNPC was not even created in the first place to import fuel. NNPC was actually created to produce and sell to the public. But unfortunately, because they couldn't manage the 4 refineries owned by the state, or that is by the country, we found ourselves in the mess of importation. But because there is fuel that is a kind of being anticipated, to be produced locally and supplied locally, there is NNPC has no other option other than to now begin to a kind of fallback fully, to the price as dictated by the market forces, and that is what we have. Whether we like it or not, we shouldn't look at NNPC as an issue in this. What we should look at is the new product coming in from our own domestic refinery, talking about Dangote refinery. So, and we should equally look forward to the fact that, to receiving the dividends of the actions of the president as far as encouraging Dangote, is concerned. So whether NNPC
yes, Mr.
NNPC
Mohammed.
is not increasing. Yes, NNPC is not increasing because he wants to increase. NNPC is simply responding to the demand of the market forces. That
all right.
They are important, and whether we like it or not, there are dynamics, logistic dynamics that determines the price, and there is no subsidy.
Mohammed.
So
I hear you. I hear you, Mr. Mohammed. So as we go ahead, do you foresee a crash in price? And what is the level of synergy that you think exists and that you expect, from marketers in Nigeria to ensure that we are able to manage the situation properly?
Very good. In the first place, before I begin on that, we must kind of appreciate the fact that the president made sacrificial, concessions for Dangote to get these products available. That is one. Secondly, we should envisage the fact that now that we are having fuel, to go into circulation, produced locally for domestic circulation and consumption, we should, envisage, reduction. We should a significant reduction in the price of PMS. That is the pump price of PMS, because this time around there will be no freight cost, there will be no insurance cost, and the other adjoining cost coming from the high sea that is coming abroad to the country. So we should expect a reduction in this price. And sustaining it is simple. Sustaining it is simply that the regulatory body, that is NNPC, must make sure that Dangote and the other local refineries are not frustrated, because the president has done so much. In fact, the president has even gone a step further to say that sell crude to Dangote in Naira. It's not done anywhere in the world. Crude is determined by the international, market price of crude. That is OPEC, and it's in dollars. But he conceded, all because he wants Nigerians to access, PMS cheaper and with huge lot of relief. So what we are seeing is simply transitional. NNPC price as it is now is not certainly going to last in the market. Once in the next 48 hours, Dangote begins his supply to the market, the prices will crash. Because as you speak, a lot of the marketers have refused to restock because they are envisaging, Dangote's product.
Okay, then that's the much we can take. Vice Chairman, Independent Media and Policy Initiative, Danjuma Mohammed. Thank you so much for talking to us on TVC News at 7.
Thank you very much.